I got kicked out at 19 for selling Walmat Labubu, but that mistake turned into the biggest comeback of my life. Original post: the Walmat Labubu incident. I was 19, full of ambition, and running a small startup out of my garage. I thought I had it all figured out, until I decided to sell a batch of Labubu snacks I'd found at Walmart without checking the legal stuff first. I didn't think it would be a big deal. They were just snacks, right? Turns out, Walmart didn't see it that way. One phone call later, my parents and my business partner were staring at me like I'd committed a felony. "You can't just sell these," my dad said, shaking his head. "We trusted you. You're out. Pack your things." That was it. I was kicked out of the house and the business I'd built from scratch, all at 19, all for trying to make a quick buck. Years later, though, that mistake would teach me something far more valuable than any snack ever could. Update 1: hit rock bottom, then plan. Being kicked out at 19 felt like the floor had dropped from under me. I had no business, no home, and no clue how I was going to survive. My friends offered couches to crash on, but pride made me refuse most of them. I didn't want handouts, I wanted a second chance. I got a cheap studio apartment, barely big enough to swing a backpack, and took any odd jobs I could find. Delivering food, working at a laundromat, even staying late at a local electronics store just to make ends meet. Each night, I'd come home exhausted, but I refused to quit. I knew I had ideas, and one day, I'd turn this mess into a comeback story. The Labubu incident haunted me constantly. I kept replaying it in my head. What went wrong? What I could have done differently? But instead of letting it crush me, I used it as a blueprint. I read about business laws, trademark issues, and marketing strategies. I started small, crafting my own snack line with unique flavors, packaging, and branding, completely legal and compliant. Every success was tiny at first. A few online orders, some local store pickups. But each one gave me